Right.
And he often said that that dream came true, but he said you have to be careful what you pray for.
That's right.
He said he prayed to
Yeah.
make it to the NFL, and he did.
Right.
He said, I just didn't pray to have a career in the NFL,
Oh, I
and
see.
due to
Yeah.
injuries, that ended. And he made several attempts to play in the NFL, but injuries
Right.
finally prevented him. And then there again, he returned home
Yeah.
to work at the U.S. Steel
Right.
that he thought he was going to 4 years earlier.
He's a trailblazer. And
Yes.
you know, when I think about his story, it just makes me laugh, and it just makes my heart smile. You know, I'm just captivated with the story within itself. Now,
Yes.
I want to ask you this, if you don't mind.
Okay.
What was it that attracted you to Mr. James Owens when you first met him? What was your favorite thing that you loved about him?
Well, James saw me first. So he sought me out. I got this telephone call from him in my dorm. So
Yeah.
I didn't go to Auburn in the fall, so I was not familiar with their athletes or football for that matter, because I came from a high school that didn't have football. And so he called me, and I didn't know who he was, and I asked the girls in the dorm, and they were just elated. I mean, they were they were really elated, and I'm looking, said okay,
Yeah.
and then it was later in that spring that I actually met him, because I had not seen him, had not seen a picture, but I noticed this big tall guy following me around on campus, but he never got close. And as I tell the story, I was a country girl, walked to school for 12 years, so I was used to walking, at least 2 miles going back and forth to school, so I was in pretty good shape.
Yeah.
But finally I met him in the spring at Haley Center. And you're talking about a humble, amazing guy, being the first black athlete. You would think he would have the big head, or walking around with a big shoulder. He had big shoulders anyway. But, he was just an everyday common guy. And that's who I fell in love with.
Amazing.
He treated me with respect, and he had the respect of others on the campus. That's how I became Big O's girl.
That is amazing.
Not at my request. I didn't walk around saying, "Oh, I'm Big O's girl."
Yeah.
The other guys on the campus says, "That's Big O's girl." So they stayed away.
Oh, okay. I love that story. Thank you for sharing that with me.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
We're running out of time. But if you missed that information, that awesome interview that I've just had with the late James Owens, you can catch that on our Facebook page and our website. Thank you so much for coming on.
You're welcome. Yeah, anytime I can talk about James Owens or the James Owens Foundation, I'm all in.